What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Free Spirit Tarot. I am Poetry. You are here for another deck unveiling. This time I am going to be doing images and oracle deck from the Chinese New Year. Instead of doing, I think I'm going to do a year ahead video for you, or the end of the year video, something like that for you. But I want to do it based on your Chinese element versus your zodiac. So this is the deck. It is an oracle deck that I'll be using, the Chinese 5 elements. So with the Chinese elements we have, it gave us 5: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. And each of these have corresponding animals that go along with them. And I was going to do a separate video that kind of broke down what the Chinese elements in the Chinese New Year means, or what all encompasses in that. So I was going to do a video on that. This is a little guidebook that goes along with this deck. It has no pictures, just conversation. And let's pray. This deck already looks mixed up because it's starting with number 48 and then it ends in 60. Okay, so am I going to be separating these? No, so they're giving us all the animals. These are in order of all the animals. That can't be right. There's 5 elements for each animal. Okay. So why is it only 4 cards then? Am I missing something? Metal, earth, fire, wood. So water's missing. And why am I keep getting all these cards that's coming like this? Oh, these 5 or this 4 too? Alright, I'm going to put this on pause and I'm going to put these in order. And then we'll come back. Okay, I'm not sure where I left off. I was trying to figure out what would possess somebody to order the deck in the way in which they did. I am printing off information right now so I can read to you about the Chinese elements, the animals that are involved within the Chinese zodiac. I think I got the breakdown of what birth years matter to what. So stop printing. I'll be right back. All right, you guys, I'm back. So show you the box again. The Chinese elements, the Chinese 5 elements oracle. Inside it says attune to the healing power of nature with the 5 elements. So like with we consider the Western world, with our zodiac signs, we have 4. We have earth, fire, wind, and water. Those are 4. The Chinese elements add on wood as the 5th element. So from what I could see, the Chinese elements were based on a story about a race that happened, and legend says that the Jade Emperor, he's the most revered and most popular of the Daoist deities, initiated this race, right? While other versions claim that the Buddhists did it. The race called for animals to participate for a chance to be featured in the zodiac system. The first 12 animals to cross the finish line will earn a place on the calendar in the order they completed the race. A main feature of the race course was a river that the animals had to cross. Now, no matter where you hear the stories or who you thought came up with it, the order of the animals always appear in the same order. So the order was the rat, the ox, the tiger, the rabbit, the dragon, the snake, the horse, the sheep, the monkey, the rooster, the dog, and the pig. There is another variation of it. Let's see. A prominent version recounts that the first animal to cross the river was a rat. It used its smarts to hitch a ride on the ox before jumping off at the last second to win the race. After the ox came the tiger, the rabbit, and the dragon. Oh, I did say dragon. Okay. The dragon could fly, thus win the race handily. But according to some version of the story, the dragon made a detour to save some villagers from a fire. Okay. Next came the snake, the horse in that order. Some accounts suggest that to come out ahead, the snake startled the horse, but other accounts suggest that the snake hid, wrapped itself around the leg of one of the horses while fording the river, and like the rat, sneaked ahead just before the finish line. The sheep, the monkey, and the rooster came next after helping one another cross the river. The dog finished second to last after pausing to take a bath and play in the river. And the pig came in last after stopping to eat and rest along the way. Okay, so that's interesting. So in another variation of the story, let me show you the backs of these while I'm doing that. Another version of the story includes a cat asking the rat to wake up on the morning of the race. When the rat forgot, the cat was too late to take part. So that's why there's no cat in the deck. So he got excluded from the version. In another version, the cat was there, and the cat and the rat were both on the ox's back while crossing the river, but the rat pushed the cat overboard, sinking its chances of inclusion on the list. Legend says this is the reason why cats hate rats today. That's wild. Okay, so we got the characteristics of each animal are said to be correspond to traits that were born in each sign's year. The elements are based off of the 5 virtues: benevolence, righteousness, reverence, wisdom, and sincerity. So earth represents benevolence, the wood represents righteousness, metal represents reverence, fire represents wisdom, and water represents sincerity. The rat is who we have here first. We're starting off with the wood rat. Okay. The rats are known to be intelligent, adaptable, and people born in the year of the rat are thought to be quick-witted and resourceful. Then we have the ox, and they are seen to be hardworking and reliable. They're also believed to be strong, loyal, and steadfast in their ways. The tiger, they're known for their bravery, confidence. They are adventurous spirits who are passionate and independent. Rabbits are considered to be gentle, quiet, and peaceful. They are diplomatic, compassionate, with strong connections. The dragon are the only mythical animal in the Chinese zodiac. They are seen to be powerful, bold, and lucky. People born in the year of the dragon are thought to be charismatic leaders. The snake are considered wise and mysterious. They are introspective, strategic, and often successful. The horse, those born in the year of the horse are seen as energetic and outgoing. They are popular, they love freedom, and they are known for their adventurous spirit. The goat, or sometimes the sheep, they usually are switched out in some of the lore. They're known for their creativity, their kindness. They are peaceful, mild-mannered, and sympathetic. We got the sheep in this deck. The monkey are clever, curious, and inventive. They have a knack for solving complex problems with ease. The dogs. Did I mix it up? Where you come from? I got a bird in here. Am I missing a bird? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, they call them roosters. So you may have a rooster or a bird. They're known for being observant, hardworking. They're confident, ambitious, and enjoy being in the spotlight. So a rooster or a bird, depending on the lore. Then we have the dogs. The dogs are loyal, honest, and trustworthy. They're known for their sense of duty and loyalty to their loved ones. Then the pigs are known for their generosity and their warmth. They are sincere, tolerant, and hard-working. Okay. So that is all of our wood animals here. So next we're just going to go through, they're also in the order again, but this is the fire rat. So we're dealing with the fire right now. Okay, so the fire symbolizes energy, passion, and dynamism. The fire elements, they bring warmth, motivation, and enthusiasm. They are connected to leadership, how did I get out of there already? They're connected to leadership and assertiveness. How did I do all the fires? Only got 2 fires? This deck is crazy how this is set up. I put them in numeric order this time. And oh, they're all changing. Oh well, I'll be doggone. We just gonna go through. I'm just gonna talk about it then. So Earth stands for stability, reliability, practicality. The Earth elements bring a sense of grounding and focus, and nurturing and dependability. The metal represents the strength, rigidity, determination. Metal elements are associated with courage, ambition, and the ability to withstand challenges. The water symbolizes wisdom, flexibility, and fluidity. The water elements encourage communication, intuition, and sensitivity. The wood represents growth, vitality, flexibility. The wood elements encourage creativity, innovation, and they're associated with generosity and persistence. All right, here we go, y'all. So it's just going through the different types of elements, the different type of animals, in the order in which they finish the race. Okay. Metal. So if your birth year ends with a 0 or a 1, you are a metal element. If your birth year ends with a 2 or a 3, you are water. I'm water. If your birth year ends with a 4 or a 5, you are wood. If your birth year ends with a 6 or a 7, you are fire. If your birth year ends with an 8 or a 9, you are earth. Okay. What else am I missing? So I'm definitely a water, and I know I'm the year of the rat. I thought I had that down here, but I did not. I did not write those down. Okay. So we just continue on with the cards and let you look at them. I do love them. They're just pictures of images and everything, but if you gotta like really understand the animals themselves. So let's take a look at this. The fire bird. So a fire person, somebody who ends in year 6 or 7. So you're born in year 1967, 77, 80, no, 6 or 7. 67, 66, 67, 76, 67, you know what I'm saying? 2006, 2007, the ones that ends in those years. 16, 17, ones who ends in those years. So if you are a fire bird, your birth year is in 6 or 7, how do you determine what animale are you? Fire, bird, bird, bird. Observant, hardworking, confident, ambitious, and enjoys being in the spotlight. Somebody energy, passion, dynamism. Fire elements bring warmth, motivation, enthusiasm. They are connected to leadership and assertiveness. I can see this as somebody that's probably an entertainer. Observant and hardworking, confident, ambitious, enjoy being in the spotlight. Somebody in politics. Bring warmth, motivation, enthusiasm, connect to leadership. Definitely politics. A leader of some sort. But I still see an entertainer. Okay. So let's see. Earth dog. Earth dog. Birth year ending in 8 or 9. Dogs are loyal, honesty, trustworthy. They're known for the sense of duty and loyalty to their loved ones. This is an earth dog. They stand for stability, reliability, practicality. Somebody that's always taking care of everybody else in their family. Earth elements bring a sense of grounding and focus on nurturing dependability. They are the reliable ones in the household. Everybody leans on them. They're known for their sense of duty and loyalty to their loved ones. They're loyal to a fault. Even if somebody is committing a crime, they're going to try to help them get out, try to see the brighter side of who they are as a person. That's how I read those. That's how I read those. But each card has like a little mantra at the bottom of it. Earth pig, surrender to the moment. So pig is known for the generosity, the warmth. They're sincere, tolerant, and hardworking. This is somebody whose number ends, this earth pig, ends in 8 or 9. Stability, reliability, practicality. Earth elements bring a sense of grounding and focus and nurturing dependability. Generosity and warmth, sincere, tolerant, hardworking. Head of the household. So if there's somebody that's always hardworking, always making sure that everybody else is taken care of, they tend to be nurturing and helping out everybody. Somebody may be in the Big Brother program or something like that. Somebody always on the go doing for others. This is your time to, take time for yourself. That's what this card is basically saying, if you were to get this card. All right, so those are just some examples. A metal rat. I do love the imagery on these cards, which is one reason why I bought them. So yeah, when we do our yearly reading to give us an outlook on the year, I'm definitely going to be including in the Chinese zodiac. I'm going to be reading the Chinese zodiac as your reading this year. So I'll be going off, instead of me saying if you're a Gemini, boom, this is your reading. I'll be like, if you are a water rabbit, if you are a wood dragon, it's going to be a lot of readings. So they may be all like more than one in a video, because there's 60 different combinations here. 60 different combinations that we could have. That'll be 60 different readings. That'll be a lot. So maybe I'll do all of the elements together. Maybe make it 5 videos. Let's see. But I do like this deck. But so I did mine because like I said, I know that I am since I'm a Gemini air sign. Air is it's metal, water, food, fire, and earth. I'm a water, according to this, and I'm a rat. So, see, did I break mine down? Where I get known for their intelligence, adaptability. That's me. People born in the year of the rat are thought to be quick-witted and resourceful. I think I am that as well. Let me go with what the water was. Symbolizes wisdom. Bam. That's me. Flexibility. Maybe. Fluidity. Maybe. Encourage communication. Yeah. Intuition. Yeah. I am pretty sensitive instead of, even though I don't seem to be, I'm a sensitive person. Sensitivity is the last thing. So I'm going to have to take a look to see, my wisdom, flexibility, and fluidity. Maybe I'm not tapping into them until the fullest of my abilities, which is why I am not making things happen like I want to, You got to look at where you're falling off. So my shadow cards will come into play. I'm not living up to my full potential. I should be more fluid and more flexible, according to this, as a Gemini, as somebody born with a 3 at the end of their birth year. I'm gonna have to look up in that book. I had to look it up in that book. I don't know when I got this deck. I want to say I probably got this deck probably July or August. I don't know. And I was when I was deciding to come back, and I was like, I didn't want to just do basic zodiac readings like everybody else, even though that's what I've kind of done. Let me look me up, child. Metal Tiger. I am a water rat. That don't sound good. Water rat. Where's the water rat? They got this book organized the same way as the dang on cards were. Like every 2 cards was it just switched over. Oh, maybe because that's got to do with the year. I have to see that. Water rat. Where's the water rat? Water rat. Water rat. Power and authority cards. Okay, 144. Focus on your vision. Haven't I been saying that? Oh Lord, I've been saying that. Okay, so the water rat pillar carries double the intensity of yang water, symbolizes by powerful oceans, seas, and rivers. It's probably why I love to be around water so much. Water is the element I can't swim. Water is the element that represents wisdom and intelligence, but also fear and anxiety. Ooh. Associated with the planet Mercury, yes, I am. The ever-changing nature of water reflects our thoughts. At times, we're in a state of flow and riding the waves. Other times, our thoughts, fears, and emotions can sink us into the depths of the abyss. That is me, child. This is why I go off with the Chinese zodiac instead of just the regular zodiac, because this one got me pegged. Okay, so the rat, a yang water sign with hidden yin water, is so full of ideas that should be contained and filtered. Otherwise, they would just keep circulating without direction, exhausting the mind. If y'all been on this channel, if y'all been on my other channel, y'all know this is reading me like a effing book. This card reminds us that our mind has the power to change our reality. Train the mind to be calm. This is why I'm supposed to be meditating and courageous. I think I'm there with that. In navigating the unknown. Maybe not so much. Just that part. Okay. Steer the mind to focus on the positives. Recognize when dark thoughts and emotions sink us further into a vortex of downward spiral. I just posted a video up on my other channel saying how I was feeling like I was a failure at things and that I was in a downward spiral. This is too much of a coinky dink for me. I don't believe in coincidences. Anywho, a clear and positive vision can take us far beyond the horizon and into a light-filled future. Imagine a vast, deep ocean. I love the water. And picture yourself in the landscape. I'm not in the water, child. I'm in the landscape. I already know. Where are you? How do you feel? Are you looking at the ocean from the shore? Yes, that's me. Swimming, floating, or diving in the water, or riding a wave. Is the water warm and calm, or is it treacherous? The water is warm and it is calm. Is the water the water reflects your unconscious thoughts and emotions? How would you describe what you just visualized, and how would you change it? This is my message from heaven. Like yang water, visit vast ocean, your imagination can take you far beyond your fears and in the direction of your dreams. Be bold and dream big. Amen. Come on, heaven. Message from the earth realm. Okay. Meditation. Meditation on an earth element practice helps stabilize the mind from water's elemental fears and thoughts. As earth controls the water, rather than trying to empty the mind, allow your thoughts to come and go without force, flowing like the waves. Entertain each thought briefly before moving on to the next. I love everything about what I just read. This is it, y'all. That's it. The Chinese 5 elements oracle. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for being here. Peace.